your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
Here's a tropical satellite. We're actually tracking 3 systems, believe it or not. We're only going to talk about 2 of them. Tropical depression number 11, I'll talk about it. It's basically going to stay out to sea and move north and just fall apart. So we're not going to track that one. We will track Franklin in a moment. We will track Idalia right now because that one is impacting Florida and it will have some impacts on us tomorrow. Today, it is going to be making landfall as a Category 4. There's the clear eye, and it is moving to the northeast. It's about 60 miles west of Cedar Key, and it's going to be impacting the Big Bend area, a lot of marshy areas down there, some small communities. And so there's Cross City in view. I think it's going to pass just a little bit northwest of Cross City, somewhere in that zone. So that is the latest radar, satellite radar. Here's the latest track. It's Category 4 now. It's forecast to be a Category 4 at landfall. Winds of 130 miles an hour sustained. These are destructive winds. It's a major hurricane. It will cause damage to much of the communities down there, the smaller communities, and to northern Florida and into southern Georgia, because it's going to still be a hurricane probably up through that zone, maybe a Category 2 into southern Georgia because it's so strong now. It does weaken, and that's a good thing for us, but it becomes a tropical storm tomorrow and passes to our south. There's a timestamp, 1 o'clock Thursday. It'll be just to the south-southwest of Hatteras by a good distance, but make it a little closer. And then going into the afternoon and Friday, it's already out to sea, and by the weekend, it's pretty much long gone. So this should be a fairly fast mover. So down there, they're expecting at least some locations storm surge up to 16 feet. Up here, we expect some storm surge too, up to 3 feet across the Outer Banks. And so from Hatteras up to at least Oregon Inlet, they could see a little bit of minor tidal flooding from this, some ocean overwash, and some high waves too. And the waves are coming in also from Franklin already. So the computer models are in good agreement with the track and keeping it to our south. There's one that takes it up towards Hatteras. Most of them now are to the south of Hatteras. Now, even though it's to our south, we'll get some effects here in Hampton Roads. It's going to throw some moisture up this way and interact with that front. So we'll get maybe a ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rain in Hampton Roads itself, but down towards North Carolina, 2 to 4 inches of rain, and across the southern Outer Banks, possibly 5 or more inches. That includes Hatteras. You could be 5, maybe 6, 7 inches of rain. It's possible from Idalia tomorrow. Now, here's Franklin. It is out to sea. Look at that large eye. That's amazing. It's staying away from Bermuda, but they're getting some tropical storm force winds today. The system will move to the east-northeast and will weaken eventually. So we'll have only the impact of those high risk of rip currents and waves today at the ocean front. But we do have that again, a high risk for rip currents along all our beaches. So we have a stationary front in place today that's going to cause some of those scattered showers. And right now there's no rain. But as we go through time, we are going to see some. So between now and noon, pretty quiet. We'll see maybe a stray shower. But in the afternoon, scattered showers and a few storms, and some heavy rain will be possible. That's up through 6 o'clock. Now, we go into the overnight. We're going to have rain developing across North Carolina. This is tomorrow morning. Lots of rain over North Carolina, scattered showers over Hampton Roads, and that'll probably continue into the afternoon. Our model kind of shuts it down at noon. I think it'll keep going a little longer because a lot of the other models do that. The wind will stay up a bit, and then it will settle down, though, probably by Thursday evening and Friday. Hardly anything out there. I mean, the storm's gone. So today, highs mid to upper 80s, scattered showers in the afternoon, some heavy. And then tomorrow, we got some rain and wind over North Carolina, some scattered showers in Hampton Roads. Highs only in the 70s due to those winds, upper 70s on Friday. Quiet weather. That's the latest forecast that I have. Now I'll turn over to Madison with